Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to build AI WhatsApp RAG chatbot that will answer customer question based on user query. So if I show you, we have a document which is 19 pages and it's a huge document. So if I the reason we are using RAG is because the document is very large and the AI will hallucinate or it does not understand the whole PDF. So that's why we are using RAG. If I show you how it basically working, so if I go to AI agent and let's say I will ask question from PDF, and now the workflow will trigger, and now it will use the vector store and database to answer fetch the customer answer based on query. So now I got a reply. So if you see Yamaha offers several type of powered loudspeaker, including XR. So that's it. So now let's start building from scratch. First thing we need to add manual trigger, and now the next step we need to download the PDF. So for this we use HTTP node, and now the method should be post, and so that's PDF. So you need to paste it in the URL section, and now execute. When you execute, you have now PDF, and then now we need to convert it into a text so that we provide to AI agent. So for this we will use extract from file node, and we need to extract it from PDF, and now you need to paste the data input as is showing. Now when you execute, now you have a text format. Now this is like text we send to AI agent. Now the next step is we need to upload it into RAG system. So for RAG, we are using N8 and built-in system, not Pinecone or others, but it's not suitable for production. So for development, we can use it. So for this, write vector store, and now you have simple vector store selected, and now we need to add document to vector store. Now we need to create a vector store key so that we basically know which document we need to add, and later we need to extract the document. So that's for it use. So let's create a key and vector store key. Okay, now we have created vector store key, and now the embedding batch size will be 200. So now the second is we need to provide a chat model so that the AI will convert the text into embedding as a vector AI, and we are using three small. Now the second is we need to upload the documents. So for this we use default data loader to upload the document, and JSON and load specific data or input data, and so we can specify data which we need to use. Now we have a text splitting which split the data into 100,000 characters, and we can also specify the custom. So let's use custom. Now we will use text splitter, and for this we use token splitter that split the text into chunks by tokens. So we can specify 1000 token, and now then if you execute this step, now it will it will convert it text into embeddings, and then it will upload it into simple vector store. Now the document is uploaded, is the next step is used to create a second workflow which will trigger the WhatsApp. So for this we use WhatsApp trigger, and now we need to add triggers. So on message, so whenever a new message comes in on WhatsApp, download will be triggered. We have other triggers like on phone number, quality update, or we need on message for now. And now we need to add credentials. For credentials we need to add client ID and client secret, and for this we need to create an meta developer app, and for this we need to use meta app. So I will show you how we can create the app. So basically if you go to this document, so you can see we have a section which is create a new meta app in WhatsApp. So we need to open the meta app dashboard to create a new meta app. Now let's go to meta app. So once you create a meta developer account, you have this section like this. Now you need to create an app. So for this, create an app, and now it will ask you to select one of the sections. So first we need to give it name. Let's say we give it agent one test. and now you need to give your email. Then second is we need to select connect with custom through WhatsApp. Now next, now you need to also use your business portfolio. I select this. Okay, now next, now you can review this and now create an app. So the app is created. Now we need to use first option, which is customize the connect with custom to WhatsApp use case. I start using the API button. Now, okay, so basically we need to access token. So for this, you will click on generate access token, and it will now will generate access token, and you need to select from number. So this is a AI agent number which the Meta app will give you, and this is your number which you want to get a reply. So this is, and then when you select the access token, you can press the send message, and it will message to AI agent will message you on WhatsApp, which you choose here. Now the second is you need to configure webhook. So for this, okay, go to your app. Okay, in the app setting, you can go to basic, and now you have access token and sorry, access key and secret key which you need to use. So this is the app ID which you will go to on WhatsApp, and now when you add credentials, you need to provide your ID and the secret, and then you can go to advanced and configure the URL from webhook. So so when you click on the webhook URL, so you need to copy this, and then you need to paste it here, and then now save the changes, then it will set up, then you can trigger the WhatsApp. So if I execute the workflow and say like hi, then it will trigger the WhatsApp. Now we get a message from a customer, so it says hi. Now we need to check if it's a video, text, or it's a audio. So for this, we will select if condition. So if it's type equal to text, then it's go to true branch. Otherwise, it go to false branch. So if it's text, okay, so it's text. Now we use AI agent to answer query. So for this, let's select AI agent, and we need to select define below, and now you need to give a prompt which is, let's say, the body which is high, and we need to also give us a system message. And for system message, I will say, and the system message you can now see we have your assistant working for a company who sells Yamaha power. So I give some description. So the next is we need to select chat model which is OpenAI. Let's select. We need to use memory so that the AI will know the conversation based on the customers. So if key for key, we need to give which we previously used, which is in simple vector store, which is vector store key, so that it know which document it's belong to. So vector store key. Okay. So let's give it here. Now in front of them, you need to give a number so that the AI know which customer is this. For this, you can give a number. Okay. Now, and the next is you need to select tool, which we select the vector store tool. Okay, select this one, vector store, and the description is you need to give a description. And now you can give it limit to 4, and the vector store and the embedding, and now we have also answer question answer. Okay, if I place the description like call this query tool to for the product voucher valid for the year 2026. And now the next is we need to use a vector store. For this we should select simple vector store, the easiest way to experiment vector store. And we need to and for key we need to select the key which we use when inserting a document. And now we also need to give embedding model so that the AI will regenerate text again from the embedding. For this, use OpenAI embedding model. And now we also need to give a model to vector store. Select 4.1 mini. Okay, now we have model here. So the next is we need to connect it to the WhatsApp for send the message. Select WhatsApp and send a message. Now you need to again add a credentials, and then you need to select a agent number, which is this, and recipient phone number will be the one which the customer number. Okay, so this is done. So basically, just you need to give it recipient phone number, which is from WhatsApp trigger. This is a customer number which you give it here, and now you need to give an output which you got. So this is output. You need to drop it here, and for sender phone number, you need to use agent number. So basically, my token expired. So but when you select this, so you need to select your assistant phone number. So this is the workflow. In the next video, I will show you how we can use audio and the video to process this. Until bye.